Right now, you are hurtling through the void, not drifting, not floating, but being violently dragged by an unseen cosmic horror at over 2 million kilometers per hour. Our entire galaxy, the Milky Way, a swirling city of 400 billion stars, is caught in a gravitational rip current, being yanked across the universe toward a destination we can't see and a fate we can't comprehend. Something monstrous is out there, and it has us in its grip. This isn't some wild guess, it's a terrifying observation. Back in the 1970s, astronomers were staring at the universe's baby picture, the cosmic microwave background. This is the faint, leftover radiation from the Big Bang, a ghostly echo that should be perfectly, beautifully, boringly uniform in every direction. But it wasn't. On one side of the sky, this ancient light was ever so slightly hotter, its waves squished together. On the other side, it was colder, its waves stretched out. This wasn't a flaw in the universe. It was a cosmic speedometer. It meant we were screaming through space, creating a Doppler effect on the very fabric of space-time. This lopsided temperature map, this cosmic dipole, was the first clue. It was the universe itself screaming at us, "You are not standing still. You are being pulled." But pulled by what? And where? The search for the cosmic kidnapper had begun. The problem? The culprit is hiding in the perfect spot, a place we literally cannot look. It's a vast, grimy streak across the heavens called the Zone of Avoidance. This isn't some exotic physics phenomenon. It's the cluttered, dusty, star-choked plain of our own galaxy. Imagine trying to spot a single shadowy figure across a crowded stadium, but the stadium is on fire, filled with smoke, and you're looking through a billion flashing strobe lights. That's the Zone of Avoidance. It's a cosmic blindfold, a wall of celestial junk that blocks our view of whatever lies beyond. It's the most grotesquely perfect hiding spot imaginable. The cosmic monster pulling the strings is concealed directly behind the galactic curtain, a place so dense with our own local stars and gas that it blinds our most powerful telescopes. We are being dragged to our doom by something we can't even see. So how do we map an invisible monster? We follow the trail of its victims. Scientists realized it wasn't just our galaxy being pulled. Our entire cosmic neighborhood, the local group, and even the vast Virgo supercluster beyond are all flowing in the same terrifying direction. They started measuring this peculiar velocity. Using exploding stars called Type Ia supernovae as cosmic lighthouses, they could calculate how fast galaxies should be moving away from us due to the universe's expansion. But they weren't. They were all veering off course, like iron filings being irresistibly drawn toward a colossal, hidden magnet. So you have this colossal, invisible force yanking on the universe, a cosmic current dragging everything towards an unknown destination. Scientists couldn't just call it that spooky thing over there. No, a monster of this magnitude deserves a name that drips with cosmic dread and raw power. They called it the Great Attractor, a name that sounds less like an astronomical object and more like a final boss in the video game of reality. And its resume is terrifying. We're talking about a concentration of mass with the gravitational pull of tens of thousands of Milky Way galaxies combined into one colossal anchor. The first, most normal theory was that it's just a ridiculously huge supercluster of galaxies, a cosmic metropolis so dense and massive that its gravity creates a valley in space-time. Our entire local group of galaxies is just sliding down the side of this cosmic basin, like a marble spiraling down a funnel with no escape. Or perhaps it's a great wall, a mind-bogglingly vast filament of galaxies and dark matter, a structure so immense it forms one of the fundamental cosmic scaffolds. We're not being pulled to a single point. We're being pulled along this structure, like cosmic driftwood caught in a celestial tide, rushing towards an unseen shore. But hold on to your sanity, because the rabbit hole gets deeper and darker. Some astronomers looked at this picture and said, "That's not big enough." The Great Attractor explains our local motion, sure, but there's a hint of something even bigger. A deeper, more profound conspiracy written into the fabric of spacetime. This is the fringe, unsettling theory of dark flow. The idea is that the Great Attractor is just a sideshow, a distraction. On a much, much grander scale, entire clusters of galaxies, including the one holding the Great Attractor, are all moving together in a uniform, high-speed flow towards a single point in the sky. It's not a local problem anymore. The entire observable universe is on a conveyor belt. And the source of this pull? It's not inside our universe. It has to be something outside the visible horizon, something from before the Big Bang, or a structure so titanically massive its gravity is literally leaking across the boundary of what we can ever hope to see. We are being pulled by the ghost of something beyond reality itself. So let's get weird. What if the Great Attractor, and whatever is behind the dark flow, isn't made of galaxies at all? What if it's a cosmic string? A hypothetical one-dimensional defect in space-time left over from the universe's birth? Not a string of yarn, but a crack in reality itself, thinner than a proton, but with the mass of a galaxy per inch, whipping through the void and dragging our reality along in its wake. Or maybe it's a cosmic tumor, a grotesque concentration of exotic dark matter, not spread out evenly, but clumped into a dense, invisible knot of non-baryonic horror. A gravitational cancer growing in the darkness between galaxies, its only symptom being the slow, inexorable pull on everything we hold dear, reeling us in like a fish on an invisible line. Or the most disturbing thought of all, what if it's a scar? A gravitational bruise left on our reality from a collision with another universe, billions of years ago. We're not being pulled toward a thing, but toward the memory of a cosmic impact, a phantom limb of another dimension that still aches across the void, forever tugging on the fabric of our existence. So for decades, humanity stared at a cosmic dead end, a galactic brick wall spray-painted with a giant mocking question mark. But science, my friends, is the art of picking locks. If you can't see through something with your eyes, you just need to invent a new kind of eyeball, one that sees in wavelengths of pure, screaming energy. So we unleashed our new senses upon the void. We built telescopes that didn't look for light, but for the ghostly shriek of X-rays and the deep, guttural hum of radio waves. These spectral bulldozers smashed right through the zone of avoidance, tearing apart its dusty curtain to reveal the horrors hiding behind it. And there it was, a seething, incandescent ball of galactic guts called the Norma Cluster. A monstrous concentration of galaxies, a gravitational knot tied so tight it was warping the space around it, sitting right where the Great Attractor was supposed to be. We'd found the beast's lair. But here's the gut punch. When we did the math, when we weighed this colossal cluster, it was too light. Yes, it was pulling us, but it only accounted for a fraction of the total force. We hadn't found the monster. We'd only found one of its tentacles. The Great Attractor wasn't the final boss. It was just a cosmic stepping stone, a gravitational appetizer, because the Great Attractor itself is also being pulled. It, along with our own galaxy and thousands of others, is just one part of an even bigger stampede. We are all caught in a current flowing toward an even more gargantuan, even more terrifying gravitational anomaly lurking further out in the darkness. Meet the true cosmic leviathan, the Shapley Supercluster. This isn't just a cluster of galaxies, it's a continent of them. The single largest concentration of mass in our local universe, a cosmic megastructure over 650 million light-years away, dragging everything, including the Great Attractor, toward its insatiable core. This completely rewrites the story of our universe. It isn't some peacefully expanding, serene emptiness. It's a chaotic, violent, gravitational demolition derby. A cosmic hierarchy of consumption, where big things eat smaller things, and we are screaming toward the mouth of the biggest thing around. Our future isn't a grand exploration of the stars. It's a one-way, non-stop, 100-million-year-long trip down the cosmic drain. We are not brave pioneers charting the unknown. We are passengers on a ghost ship, being reeled in by a fisherman the size of 1,000 galaxies. Our ultimate destiny is to be gravitationally shredded, to have our atoms smeared across the event horizon of a cosmic superentity. We are not just in the universe. We are on the menu. Our fate is to be assimilated, to become just another insignificant fleck of dust in the belly of the beast. So the next time you look up at the night sky and feel a sense of peaceful wonder, remember the current. Remember that the silent darkness isn't empty, it's just hungry. And we are falling, forever, into its wide-open jaws. So the case is closed, right? The culprit unmasked as a city of galaxies, a cosmic mob boss yanking on our chain. But knowing the name of your devourer doesn't make the teeth any less sharp. This isn't some gentle cosmic tide, some lazy river to the great beyond. It's a relentless, gravitational shriek, a cosmic meat hook sunk deep into the flesh of our galactic neighborhood, dragging us kicking and screaming toward our doom at over 1 million miles per hour. But here's where the skin really starts to crawl. Even the colossal Shapley Supercluster, that galactic megalopolis, doesn't quite account for all the motion. There's a lingering, ghostly tug, an anomaly in the math that whispers a much more terrifying secret. There's something else out there, something bigger. This is the phantom of dark flow, a fringe theory so beautifully unhinged it makes the Great Attractor look like a playground bully. The idea? That our entire patch of the universe, our supercluster and everything being pulled with it, is just one bit of cosmic driftwood in a river flowing somewhere else. Imagine a current not of water, but of space-time itself. A colossal riptide dragging hundreds of thousands of galaxies toward an unseen, unknown point beyond the bleeding edge of the visible universe. A one-way trip off the map of reality. This isn't just gravity from a big clump of stuff. This would be the fundamental fabric of existence, having a preferred direction, a cosmic bias, a slope leading down into an abyss we literally cannot see and can barely comprehend. The universe itself is tilted, and we're all sliding down. And what lies at the bottom of that drain? Is it a multiversal sewer system? A cosmic recycling plant where old universes are mulched into new ones? Or is it something infinitely more hungry, waiting at the plug hole of existence? If this is true, our fate isn't just to collide with other galaxies in a glorious smash-up. Our ultimate destination is to be flushed out of our own reality, to spill over the edge of everything we know and are. It recasts the entire universe not as a majestic, expanding balloon, but as a chaotic, churning stomach, digesting itself, with our galaxy nothing more than a tiny morsel caught in the peristaltic crush of cosmic metabolism. We thought we were staring at a monster hiding behind the curtain, only to find out we might be inside the monster's digestive tract. And the rumbling, my friends, is just getting started.